Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you my third trimester update. I'm actually not pregnant anymore, but I didn't get a chance to film this before I had my baby. So I wanted to share with you a few things that I did in preparation for the baby's arrival in my third trimester. If you're interested in what I did in my first and second trimester, you can go check out those videos at the link in the description. So the first thing that I made sure to do once I hit that third trimester is start my red raspberry leaf tea regimen. And I actually use the Earth Mama Organics tea. It's just a red raspberry leaf tea bag, and I would make a really strong version of this, probably about 2 tea bags per 1 cup of water. And I drank this cold because I'm pregnant in the summertime, but sometimes I'd have a hot cup of it as well. So I loved doing this. I feel like it helped prep my uterus for labor. And if you're interested in more of the studies behind the red raspberry leaf tea, Mama Natural has a really wonderful article on the benefits. So I did that. I also installed the baby car seat we got, and I shared which one we decided on and purchased for baby in my second trimester video, but I'm going to link it in the description as well, just so you can see. We had it installed and had it all ready to go in our car just in case baby decided to come early. Luckily, he did not. Another thing I had to do was take iron supplements, and this is because I had my hemoglobin checked by my midwife. She found that I was severely low in iron, and so I ended up taking iron supplements, and then I also ended up taking the multi-organ perfect supplements blend, and this was a really helpful vitamin for me just to get those like extra organs because I don't eat a ton of them in my daily diet. And then I also upped my B12 intake. I'm not huge on supplements, but if I'm going to take them, I want to take a good brand. So I took the Thorn B12 and the Thorn Iron. Definitely check with your midwife though if you're considering taking like an iron supplement. It's not for everyone. You want to make an informed choice based on your blood work as far as taking iron or not. So don't just take it for the sake of taking it. Trust me, I would not have been had I not found out that I was super low in iron. All right, another thing I did was I washed all of my newborn clothes. So I got everything ready. I washed it in a very gentle detergent. And then I got all the little newborn outfits ready to be worn and folded them up and put them in a basket. This just helps me feel more prepared and not feel like I'm having to do a bunch of things once baby comes. Washing and getting everything ready was just super helpful for me and keeping me organized beforehand. Another thing I did was I bought diapers, and I actually had a box of Koteri diapers, I think that's how you say it, gifted to me, and then I have some Bamboo Nature disposables. These are just the newborn size. And then I'm going to share more about the cloth diaper system that we decided on for baby in my newborn essentials video, and that's coming right after this one. I really love the brand we chose. We do have a few cloth diapers left over from when I cloth diapered my two older kids, but they're very girly prints, and so I'm excited to cloth diaper with a different system this time, and I'll share more about that in the next video. Something else I did was I did a bunch of postpartum meal prep, and I shared a little bit about it over on my Instagram. I used these wonderful storage compartments called Super Cubes, and I'm going to put a picture of them in the video here for you, but they are wonderful. They're 2-cup trays, and they have 1 cup, 2 cup, half cup, and in it I could put chili or sloppy joe mix or a soup. I made a bunch of stews and beef lentil stew and all this amazing stuff, and I was able to store it in the cubes, and then I could pop the cubes out once frozen and store them in a bag. And that's what I did. I prepped a good 10 to 12 days of freezer meals, and that really helped with those first few days postpartum. So I highly recommend doing that if you have the time. Also, a friend of mine told me that instead of a baby shower for her third baby, she decided to do a cooking party, and I thought that was a really clever idea to just cook a bunch of food and get it all ready. You can make it together instead of having a shower, and then you can get it all like prepped in the freezer. So I thought that was really clever. Another thing I did was I ordered a few newborn essentials, and I do have a newborn essentials video coming for you guys, but a few things I knew that I wanted to have on hand were the Charlie Crane Levo rocker. This rocker has been so helpful for me with all my kids, and I knew that I wanted another one after gifting it to a friend when I had my second baby 5 years ago. So we got one of those. I knew I needed to get a diaper bag packed, so I did that. We're using the Walker Family Goods backpack, and it's a great pack for a diaper bag. I also have the freshly picked leather diaper bag that from my 5-year-old when she was a newborn. And then I knew I wanted to get a Moses basket as a bassinet because we co-sleep, and so that means we are bed sharing with our newborn. I know how to safely do it, of course, and so since the baby is in bed with me most of the time, I needed just a spot for them to nap or to lay, just to have some awake time, and I loved having the Moses basket with my last child. Something else I did was I prepped my birth kit, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of my birth kit. It doesn't have everything in it anymore because I did use quite a bit of the things from it, but since I had a home birth, I did everything. I had a checklist of things I needed to prepare and order, and so once I did that and it all came, I went through it, I checked off what had arrived, I organized it between like newborn, labor, postpartum, and just in little baggies, and it was so helpful to just have that birth kit ready. I did kind of panic on the day I went into labor and just like did a last minute like walkthrough of everything, but yeah, that was funny. And then let's see. Oh, I made a Labor Day to-do list. This was really, really helpful. On the day I went into labor, my brain was literally going a mile a minute, and you're having, surges. And so you're not really thinking straight. And then of course there's a point where you just go straight into labor land. But for this, it was really nice just to have a checklist of things I knew I needed to do. And I'll show you guys a clip of the checklist. It actually has the boxes checked on it because I used it when I went into labor. But things like pull out dinner for tonight for the kids, or pull out tomorrow's breakfast because I had prepped a bunch of breakfasts. Blow up the birth tub. It's things that you think you'll remember to do when you're in labor, and then you realize when you're in labor, I don't know what I'm doing. You're just walking around doing all the things, and that still kind of happened to me, but I was still able to keep myself focused and grounded with that nice little checklist. So it's not something that I'm gonna like share with you guys like a printable or anything because it's so basic, but if you are gonna have a baby anytime soon, I highly recommend the Labor Day to-do list. So for the third trimester, one of the last things I did was prep my newborn caddies. And so I don't even know if it's called a caddy anymore. It might be a total 90s thing to call it that. But basically downstairs, I put together diapers, wipes. We use the water wipes. And then we have the natural diapers. These are the Bamboo Nature ones, like I said. And I would just take a little basket similar to this and put a bunch of diapers, wipes, receiving blankets, and maybe a couple outfits or something downstairs. That way it was ready for me when I came downstairs. I didn't have to go up and down the stairs to get diapers or anything else I needed for the newborn if I was downstairs. And then I did the same thing upstairs. I got all of baby's clothes ready, and I just pretended that the baby was here, even though it was like a month early. And then that way I didn't have to think about anything once baby came. And it just helped organize me and keep me sane once the baby got here. So yeah, so baby's 8 days old now, and this is just kind of a few things I did in the third trimester. One other thing I did too is I ordered a few things I knew I'd need right offhand. So I knew I would need something nursing friendly, like a nursing friendly nightgown or 2 or 3. I ordered a few, and then I made sure to get my postpartum kit ready, and I do have a video coming on my postpartum essentials, so that's coming soon. And then I also made sure where to get my nursing bras that I would be wearing. I decided on 2 brands. I love the boob design bra, and this is going to go in my postpartum essentials video as well. I'll go into detail on these, but I love the boob design bra. And then I love the Jouem nursing bras. They're very lovely. They're made of cotton. And I really prefer the natural fibers. And it's kind of hard to find a nursing bra in natural fibers. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it as far as the 3rd trimester. Of course, I was just trying to prepare myself mentally. Oh, and I just thought of something else I did. I checked out a bunch of books from the library, both for my kids and for myself. So I'm reading several novels just that are sitting on my nightstand. And I knew that I'd want to do a lot of reading postpartum. So a few weeks before I knew I'd go into labor, before I hit my due date, I just reserved several novels, and I'm just going to read them as I can, as I'm nursing during the day. And then my children also have some seasonal books to read, and I just tried to be proactive with that. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful to you. This is the last of my pregnancy videos, and now I finally get to share with you my newborn essentials, my postpartum essentials. I'd also love to share my birth story at some point if baby allows me to do so. So you can look for that coming soon. And as always, thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in the next video.